Joining us now is Sukhjit Singh, a community builder and career strategist specifically for new Canadians in the country. Thank you for joining us, Sukhjit.
Thank you, Rachel, for having me.
So congratulations on publishing your new book, Same Shoes, Different Doors. Can you tell our audience what it's all about?
It's my journey of being an immigrant in Canada, ups and downs and challenges, and how I overcame those challenges through volunteerism and being a volunteer. This is my personal story of those ups and downs, and this is also a kind of a living document which other immigrants or newcomers to Canada can always read and get themselves motivated. Those whom I helped and those who succeeded in their life as an immigrant, they told me that, Sukhjit, your story is inspiring. It need to be read by Canadians, by everyone.
Right.
So that was the main motive. And you know, in my story in last 8 years, there are many things which happened, and they're all interesting, they're all motivational, they're all challenging. So I put it all together, and there you go with the title, Same Shoes, Different Doors.
Right. When you first landed in Canada, you jumped into volunteering, 3-4 months after landing.
Yes.
Why volunteering? And why do you say that you're lucky to even be a volunteer?
See, it was very tough for me initially to think about volunteering because number one is pro bono. You don't get money. But because when you are new, your mindset is to have a job. Your mindset is to how you will succeed, how you will have your home and successful life, because that is your dream before coming to Canada. And the reality is completely different.
Right.
When you encounter the reality, and through the workshop I attended, I learned that I need to do more. And volunteerism and volunteer work came up in one of those job finding club workshop, where I decided that I should try this because I felt that is the safest way to experience Canada and Canadian environment in terms of work. That's how I started. But as soon as I started, I learned one thing, that we are all human beings. So volunteering or volunteer work can be one component in your life. But I was so touched with this notion of selfless service, which aligns with my belief. And then I just jumped in and started doing it. And then I did not stop. The core Canadian value is volunteerism. And I think somehow I'm very lucky that I learned this core Canadian value early on. And I took this as part of me, as part of my everyday activity, and I keep on doing that.
Great. So Sukhjit, every day in Canada, there are still racist attitudes and there are still prejudices against visible minorities. How do you deal with that here today?
I'm very much visible. I have a turban and a beard. I belong to Sikh religion. And personally, I have faced that, and this is what I have mentioned in my book also. I have a natural ability to deal with that, and I deal with this with a smile if I am seeing that person.
So that's your advice?
That's my advice. But I also want to give those who are watching this video is to educate yourself about your rights and responsibilities. If I knew that my right was to report to the police that particular hate email, my life would have been different.
Because you got a hate email in the past, right?
Yes. So, but my response was very positive, and I actually blessed this person who wrote that email to me. But if I knew more about that, I can actually report this to police, and then, and I was so new, I did not know how to handle that situation. And my advice would be that to know that these things exist, and you also need to know that what are your rights in that situation. I might have done differently, but again, I say, if it is in person, I always have one thing, which is my smile. There is nothing beyond that.
Thank you so much, Sukhjit, for your time.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you very much.